everybody, Papa Blue Shirt here. We're gonna put an end to the ghost pedaling. It seems like every new fast e-bike I get has the exact same freewheel on it. And these old legs just doesn't move that fast no more. On the high end, you end up ghost pedaling. And so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna change the freewheel. This is a very easy, it's just one of those things that kind of irritates you. You know, you wish they would do, but you know, it doesn't take you a whole lot to fix it. But what we're gonna do is we're going to change the freewheel. And so the bike we're gonna use today is my E-Bycco. Very neat design bike. And yeah, it's really fun to ride, but when I'm going full speed, I can't keep my legs up. And so I'm just kind of spinning in the air. So we're gonna go ahead and take this wheel off and we're going to fix this. And before I start here, I'm gonna take some of this Freewheel oil and I'm gonna put it in here and try to work as much of it in here as I can and keep this very well lubricated. I got right at 10,000 miles out of my last one I had. So it'll probably last longer than most people ride, but yeah, I ride like a crazy person, so I want that little extra in there. All right. Once you get the wheel off, how you take the wheel off depends on what kind of e-bike you have. But you pull all this off, pull this little cap off here. I think I'm gonna cut that. Make it easier on myself. Make sure you don't cut the wire. There. Just pull that off of there. That's just a little protection thing. It doesn't really serve a whole lot of use. And you pull this over, and you pull this over. And pull the washer. I like to put these things out the same way they're on there. Just like so. And that's which way they go back on there. All right, now we get our freewheel tool. And this is what the freewheel tool looks like. It's got little knurly things in there. And a hex nut on top. And you just slide this over this. All right. Now we got that there. And we just hook this on there, and we just take it off like a lug nut. Hardest part of this whole process is taking the wheel off. It just spins on there, and we'll spin the other one on. It's always good to look at the new one and the old one. Make sure we're on the same plane. This one sticks up just a little bit, and this one just sticks up a little bit too. So see it there? And you can see this. See how it just sticks over just a little bit? And this one. All right, I put the old one back on here just so I can see the spacing here. And it's pretty tight there. So I can't get this in. And on this other one, I could get it in, so. Sometimes you don't have to use the spacers. And that's what we're checking here. Let's see how much room is in there? This one's got a lot more room, so we'll try it without the spacer and see what that does. Usually I have to take the spacer off on most of them. It doesn't probably matter a whole lot, but it helps to keep your chain aligned. See, and now we're back to the tightness that we had on that one. So that's the way I'm going to leave it. And you don't have to put a whole lot of pressure on this. Just all I do is just snug them. Like I said, they will tighten up as you ride. And that's it. That's how you change a freewheel. Like I said, the hardest part is getting the wheel off. All right, now we'll put these back on here. Put the spacer on first. Put the lock nut. You got to make sure these are in the same plane as the other side, otherwise the wheel won't go on. So just make sure you're not 180 degrees. And if you are, you know, you'll figure it out and then you'll have to flip it around. Ain't no big deal. All right. We're ready to roll here. Put this bad boy back on. And yeah. All right, now go through the gears, make sure my gears all shift like they're supposed to. All right, I tested everything and it works really good. So, did have a little problem. This was moved over and it was hitting this, so it wasn't letting it go all the way out. But I fixed it and now it's where it needs to be. I'll slide the sleeve back up here and put this back on here. Because I put a slit in it, it's going to be easy now. Hopefully it'll stay on there. I don't remember if this was underneath here. I don't think so. Well, it's always good to take a picture before you start. Then you have an idea where everything is. And I'm just going to slide this baby on there like so. That ain't going to hold very good now that I cut it. There we go. And these always have a arrow on them, so you can make sure you hook them up right. It's always hard for me to see. I did put a line on it, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't have cut that. Anyways, I'll put some black tape on that. That'll hold that together for us. And put a zip tie in there, we'll be set. Well, I got it all on there. And I just put some tape around this to make it so it hold together. Yeah, I think it'll stay. And put a zip tie in the back side here. And we're back to normal now. So let's go test it. Well, there's what it looks like. And I'm gonna take it out and see what it does. It's really kind of wet, but I still want to do it. So here we go. Oh, it's cold out there, but that was fun. I was able to stay in it the whole time, stay in the pedals. I did 35 and I could stay in it. Oh, that is neat. I'll be riding this again when it warms up a little bit. It's supposed to warm up tomorrow, I think, a little bit. So maybe tomorrow or the next day. And we'll take her out for a ride and see what we can do with it. That was fun. Alrighty, well, I just got back and oh, that was fun. I could stay in the pedals the whole time, so that's how you put a freewheel on, and the process is the same. I did this on an EB9, E-Bycco EB9, which is a motorcycle type e-bike. If you want to take a look at it, I'll leave a link down below, and you can go and check it out. It's an all-wheel drive e-bike that is designed like a motorcycle. So it's a lot of fun, and yeah, so it really goes, and it's a beautiful blue color. I love it. Anyways, but this process will work the same for just about any e-bike, as long as you got a freewheel with the spin-on type. And almost all these, every new e-bike that I've gotten has had the same freewheel on it. So I just look and say, yep, it'll take that one. So then I just order it, and for my Philodo Jumbo, I already had it here, and it was here on the same day my Philodo arrived. So because I knew I'd have to. I saw it. All these e-bike companies must get a good deal on them because they all seem to have it on there. But anyways, that's the process. Like I said, the hardest part is taking the tire off. You know what? If you've taken off the tire to change a flat or something like that, you can do this. It used to really intimidate me, but I've done so many now, I can do them in about 15 minutes. Like I said, the hardest part is getting the wheel off. Once you get the wheel off, put that tool in there, take your crescent wrench and just spin it off and spin the new one on. Just take a look at the spacer, make sure your spacing is about the same, and hey, you're good to go. Alrighty, well, I hope that was helpful. Goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you.